What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Stories. And today, we're going to get into the story of Kobe Bryant. Now, this has to be one of the most surprising stories of 2020. We opened the new year with the death of Kobe Bryant. To me, skill-wise, Kobe Bryant was the closest thing you could find to a Michael Jordan. And in some people's eyes, he was even the GOAT. Kobe Bean Bryant, born August 23, 1978, was an American professional basketball player, a shooting guard to be exact. He spent his entire career with the Los Angeles Lakers. Regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, Bryant won 5 NBA championships and was an 18-time All-Star, a 15-time member of the All-NBA team, a 12-time member of the All-Defensive team, the 2008 NBA Most Valuable Player, and a 2-time NBA Finals MVP. Bryant also led the NBA in scoring twice and ranks 4th on the league's all-time regular season scoring and all-time postseason scoring list. Born in Philadelphia and partly raised in Italy, Bryant was recognized as the top high school basketball player in the U.S. while at Lower Merion High School in Pennsylvania. The son of former NBA player Joe Bryant, he declared for the 1996 NBA Draft after graduation and was selected by the Charlotte Hornets with the 13th overall pick. The Hornets then traded him to the Lakers. As a rookie, Bryant earned a reputation as a high flyer and a fan favorite by winning the 1997 Slam Dunk Contest at just 18 years old, and he was named an All-Star by his second season. Despite a feud with teammate Shaquille O'Neal, the pair led the Lakers to 3 consecutive NBA championships from 2000 to 2002. In 2003, Bryant was accused of sexual assault, with criminal charges eventually being dropped after the accuser refused to testify with a lawsuit later settled out of court. Bryant denied the assault charge, but admitted to a sexual encounter and issued a public apology. After the Lakers lost the 2004 NBA Finals to the Detroit Pistons, O'Neal was traded to the Miami Heat, and Bryant became the cornerstone of the Lakers. He led the NBA in scoring during the 05-06 and 06-07 seasons. In 2006, he scored a career-high 81 points against the Toronto Raptors, the second most points scored in a single game in league history, behind Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game in 1962. Bryant led the team to 2 consecutive championships, in 2009 against the Orlando Magic and in 2010 against the rival Boston Celtics, and was named NBA Finals MVP on both occasions. He continued to be among the top players in the league through 2013 when he suffered a torn Achilles tendon at age 34. He suffered season-ending injuries to his knee and shoulder in the following 2 seasons. Citing physical decline, Bryant retired after the 2015-16 season. Bryant is the all-time leading scorer in Lakers franchise history. He was also the first guard in NBA history to play at least 20 seasons. His 18 All-Star appearances are the second most all-time, while it is the record for most consecutive appearances as a starter. Bryant's 4 All-Star Game MVP awards are tied with Bob Petty for the most in NBA history. He gave himself the nickname Black Mamba in the mid-2000s, and the name became widely adopted by the general public. At the 2008 and 2012 Summer Olympics, he won 2 gold medals as a member of the U.S. national team. In 2018, he won the Academy Award for Best Animated Short Film for his 2017 film, Dear Basketball. Bryant's United States national team career finally began in 2007. He was a member of the 2007 USA Men's Senior National Team and USA FIBA Americans Championship Team that finished 10-0, won gold, and qualified the United States men for the 2008 Olympics. He started in all 10 of the USA FIBA American Championship games. Bryant averaged 15 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals per game in the tournament. On June 23, 2008, he was named to the USA Men's Senior National Team for the 2008 Summer Olympics. This was his first time going to the Olympics. Bryant scored 20 points, including 13 in the fourth quarter, along with 6 assists as Team USA defeated Spain 118-107 in the gold medal game on August 24, 2008, for its first gold medal in a worldwide competition since the 2000 Olympics. He averaged 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists while shooting 46% from the field in 8 Olympic contests. Bryant rejoined the national team for the 2012 Summer Olympics. After winning another gold medal, Bryant decided to retire from the team. He finished his national team career with a record of 26-0 across 3 tournaments, winning a gold medal each time. At 9:06 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on January 26, 2020, a S-76 helicopter departed from John Wayne Airport in Orange County, California, with 9 people aboard: Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter Gigi, 6 family friends, and the pilot. The helicopter was registered to the Fillmore Base Island Express Holding Corp., according to the California Secretary of State Business Database. The group was traveling to Camarillo Airport in Ventura County for a basketball game at Mamba Sports Academy in Thousand Oaks. Due to light rain and fog that morning, the Los Angeles Police Department helicopters and most other air traffic were grounded. The flight tracker showed that the helicopter circled above the LA Zoo due to heavy air traffic in the area. At 9:30 a.m., the pilot contacted the Burbank Airport's control tower, notifying the tower of the situation, and was told he was flying too low to be tracked by radar. At that time, the helicopter experienced extreme fog and turned south towards the mountains. At 9:40 a.m., the helicopter climbed rapidly from 1,200 to 2,000 feet, flying at 161 knots. At 9:45 a.m., the helicopter crashed into the side of a mountain in Calabasas, about 30 miles northwest of downtown Los Angeles, and began burning. Bryant, his daughter, and the other 7 occupants were killed. Initial reports indicated that the helicopter crashed in the hills above Calabasas in heavy fog. Witnesses reported hearing a helicopter struggling before crashing. The cause of the crash is still unknown, as the helicopter was not equipped with a black box. The Federal Aviation Administration, National Transportation Safety Board, and the FBI have launched investigations into the crash. On January 28th, Bryant's identity was officially confirmed using fingerprints. The following day, the Los Angeles County Department of Medical Examiner stated that the official cause of death for him and the 8 others on the helicopter was blunt force trauma. The NBA had postponed the Lakers game against the Clippers just 2 days after the accident on January 28th. The first time an NBA game had been postponed for any reason since the 2013 Boston Marathon bombing led to the postponement of a Celtics game. On January 30th, the first game after the crash was played at Staples Center between the Clippers and the Kings. The Clippers honored Bryant before the game, with Southern California native Paul George narrating a video tribute to Bryant. The next day, the Lakers played their first game after the crash against the Trailblazers. Ahead of the match, the Lakers paid tribute to Bryant and all who lost their lives in the crash with a ceremony held just before tip-off, with Usher singing Amazing Grace and Boyz II Men singing the national anthem, while Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth reunited to perform See You Again, originally their tribute to Paul Walker after his death while filming Furious 7. James also delivered a speech to the crowd before the game, and every player in the Lakers starting lineup was announced with Bryant's name. The game was the second most watched in ESPN history, averaging 4.41 million viewers. On February 15th, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver announced that the All-Star Game MVP award would be renamed to the NBA All-Star Game Kobe Bryant Most Valuable Player in Bryant's honor. In May 2020, the Mamba Sports Academy was renamed the Sports Academy out of respect for Bryant. The 62nd Annual Grammy Awards went ahead as scheduled at the Staples Center on the day of the crash, but included tributes by multiple artists and groups, including host Alicia Keys, opening the show with a tribute speech and joining Boyz II Men to sing It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday. Bryant also appeared at the start of the In Memory segment of the 92nd Academy Awards, having won an Oscar in 2018 and Spike Lee wore a suit in tribute to him at the ceremony. He was not included in the montages of the 2020 VMAs and Emmys held later in that year. Fans were upset on the omission, especially as actors Naya Rivera and Chadwick Boseman had been featured prominently in both. After Rivera and Boseman's unexpected deaths in July and August 2020, the three young black celebrities were popularly compared. After the Lakers beat the Miami Heat in Game 6 of the 2020 NBA Finals, rapper Snoop Dogg paid homage to Bryant and the Lakers with a full forearm tattoo. And there you have it. That's the story of Kobe Bryant. Be sure to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. And y'all have a good one. I'm out of here. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Stories. And today, we're gonna get into the story of Kobe Bryant. Now, this has to be one of the most surprising stories of 2020. We opened the new year with the death of Kobe Bryant. To me, skill-wise, Kobe Bryant was the closest thing you could find to a Michael Jordan. And in some people's eyes, he was even the GOAT. Kobe Bean Bryant, born August 23, 1978, was an American professional basketball player, a shooting guard to be exact. He spent his entire career with the Los Angeles Lakers. Regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, Bryant won 5 NBA championships and was an 18-time All-Star, a 15-time member of the All-NBA team, a 12-time member of the All-Defensive team, the 2008 NBA Most Valuable Player, and a 2-time NBA Finals MVP. Bryant also led the NBA in scoring twice and ranks 4th on the league's all-time regular season scoring and all-time postseason scoring list. Born in Philadelphia and partly raised in Italy, Bryant was recognized as the top high school basketball player in the U.S. while at Lower Merion High School in Pennsylvania. The son of former NBA player Joe Bryant, he declared for the 1996 NBA draft after graduation and was selected by the Charlotte Hornets.